Hello friends and frogs. Today we're covering more video games that are cozy and they're coming out this month on August of this month. I gotta explain what cozy games mean for me. First of all, they gotta have good escapism. If I don't feel like I belong in the game, then it's not a game at all. That's the whole point of video games. They gotta give a good immersive feeling. Second, I should be able to play this game all laid back in my chair, comfily, or on a sofa cozily with my controller or my Steam Deck or my Switch, because I'm a lazy gamer and I don't like games that make me get super ultra mega focused, concentrated, hyper fixated, because I've been there, done that, don't want to do it anymore. Third of all, that is a third with my hand, the game has to keep me engaged. I think that combat is cool. I know that catching bugs and fish are not something combat like, but I consider them as like combat. So it doesn't have to have combat. A little bit is nice, but not all the time. And fourth of all, I want an easy mode, a medium mode, a hard mode, because I'm a gamer. I want to have all options available on the table. If you're a cozy gamer, you definitely don't want to play a game on the hardest difficulty, right? So if you want to cozily enjoy a game experience, you gotta play the game on the easiest difficulty. And most games, they do that. I want to give you an idea of what I consider cozy, and those games have to be Pokemon, Genshin Impact, and Stardew Valley. Here are the games that I found cozy, and I think they're cozy for some. The Shape of Things is a point-and-click puzzle game. It's like a Rubik's Cube puzzle style game where your goal is to fix the shape of things in a comfy room inspired by the Rubik's rules. The game is already on the Steam store and it costs about $6.99, but now it's coming to Switch on August 31st and it's currently on sale for $5.59. In my opinion, I found the game to be a little bit similar to Assemble with Care, but this one's more puzzle oriented. Since it's been out on PC, there's already reviews on the game. On Steam, there are currently 90% positive reviews. People have said the game is very relaxing and perfect for a short distraction, which I like. Short distractions are great. Nowadays, we have TikTok, Instagram, Reels, Shorts, all that kind of jazz. Another reviewer said, I get the game is casual, but there's a certain level of too casual. It's supposed to be a puzzle game, but you spend about 45 seconds on each one. That's a short amount of time. Maybe the puzzles are not too complex themselves, which I understand. If you want to get your friend or someone who's a non-gamer into video games, then this would be perfect. And the reason why it's so cozy is that the gameplay mechanics have no punishment system and there's no timers, and you're able to adjust the cozy room mood. It's kind of nice to have a short little distraction to get you through your day from cleaning, eating, or even procrastination. I'm also gonna rate these games of whether or not I'd pick it up. 1 is gonna be I wouldn't even bother buying it. 2 is gonna be a maybe, and 3 is gonna be yes, I would buy it. I personally give this game a 2 because it's not really unique to me. While I get that it's cheap, I want a more enriching puzzle cozy game that doesn't take 45 seconds to complete each puzzle. That's just me personally. Then we got OU, which is a side-scroller adventure anime game. Our main character, protagonist, wakes up one day to find out he doesn't remember anything from his past, and he sets on a journey to find out his story. The game is coming out on Steam and Switch on August 31st. It's currently 20% off on Switch for $16.99. According to the game, it's inspired by like Michael Ende. I'm sorry if I'm butchering this name. I looked it up and Michael Ende writes about fantasy and children books. There aren't any reviews for the game yet. We'll have to learn about it when the game is actually out. The kinds of gamers who'd enjoy this game, and this is according to what the publisher said, this game can be enjoyed by someone who's not good at action games. This game can be enjoyed by both casual and hardcore gamers. I kind of get the vibes of Grave of the Fireflies. It's a Studio Ghibli movie. The story sounds a little cozy, but also dark. It also looks really trippy, like the kid faces some creepy monsters, but it ain't that scary. I consider this cozy because it gives a wholesome vibe. I find this one to have some dark and creative elements that no other cozy games have. Well, they do have, but this one's different, okay? And the fact that the publishers say a person who is not good at action games could play this means it is cozy and it's pretty easy and it looks immersive. The art style is also adorable. To me, when there's games that have you experienced life as a child, it just screams cozy escapism to me. On my pickup scale, I give this a 2 because it looks simple, and also I'm not into super casual action games, but I know that it's super cozy because of the story and the mechanics. I think this is a maybe for me. Sea of the Stars, which is a retro-inspired turn-based RPG game. Sea of Stars is about 2 children of the solstice who use their special abilities to fight off an evil alchemist known as Fleshmancer. The game comes out on PC and PlayStation on August 28th, Xbox on August 29th, and Switch on August 31st. This game is similar to every old RPG classic game. There aren't any reviews out for the game yet, but many people gave the demo a positive review. Cozy gamers might not enjoy this game because it's an RPG and it's a different style of a cozy game. You might even find it intimidating or difficult. However, the game mentions there are many ways to hang out in the world of Sea of Stars. If you feel the need for a change of pace in your adventures, sailing, cooking, fishing, or play the infamous tabletop game known as Wheels, every system has been designed to deliver an experience that pays respect to retro classics, while rethinking in some areas to offer a smooth and modernized experience. When I read this description, I was like, okay, this is cozy. They considered every casual gamer out there to experience this. I think that both cozy gamers and hardcore gamers will love this game because not only is it visually appealing, but the game mechanics can be changed with amulets in the game that make it an easier experience. I considered it cozy because the atmosphere and pixel graphic bring back a lot of memories for me of my childhood, and it might do the same for you. I gave it a 3 because I loved the demo, and I think that an RPG like this is somewhat cozy because the world is very immersive and diverse characters, and the narrative in the story is so good. I can't describe this game as best as I could as the demo can. If you don't agree with me, that's fine, but you could check out the demo and see for yourself whether or not it's cozy. Then we got Garden Inn, an idle gardening game where you raise plants in a cozy environment and decorate to your heart's content. It is already published on Steam and it comes out on the Switch on August 28th. There's a similar game out there to this called Verity. It's a free PC idle game, but it's not available on Switch. Garden Inn has a 92% positive review on Steam, and this is what people said. It's a cozy plant sim. There isn't a lot to the game, but that's not really the point. I open it for about 10 minutes at a time, sometimes less. I go through watering and disinfecting my plants right before launching another game, and then when I want to devote a little time to making new seed types, I'll use the time for quiet moments of reflection. I like the game a lot for what it does. Another person said, boring, not gonna lie. This is because they said they don't know what an idle game is. This game won't be fun for every player out there. Casual gamers will love it. People with no free time will love it. Productivity people will also love it. And I don't think hardcore gamers will love it. They'll probably also say, boring, not gonna lie. So I actually have the game myself, and I found the visuals very cozy. The sound design is also very comfortable and relaxing to listen to, and the gameplay mechanics are pretty simple. To be honest, I actually don't recommend this game. It's not really a game, it's more like a productivity app. I found that it helps me start my morning or video routine. I play for like about 5 minutes and then I get to my job, and then when I need a break, I'm like, okay, I want to do anything that's not on my screen. So I'll open up the game and I'll play it for a little bit. But I I personally suggest if you want to try a game similar to this, you should give Verity a try. It's free and it's similar in the way that you raise plants. Yeah, give that a try before you check out or buy Garden Inn because it is a little bit pricey in my opinion. And then we have Lost Forest, a walking simulator game where you enjoy a nice adventure in a forest and learn about mysteries and immerse yourself in nature. It is currently live on Steam for $3.99 and it's coming out on Switch August 29th for $3.49. The game has so many similar games out there. Actually, the studio has tons of games in this genre. Me personally, I would say if you want to really experience a game like this but for free, then VR Chat has a ton of free peaceful journey worlds that you could play and enjoy yourself. There are some reviews and people said that it's a short, serene, little forest exploration game. I love it. Another reviewer said, I was not very impressed with this walking simulator. It is like every other game out there with nothing special. The sides of the map are just raised ground to look like mountains or walk through some trees. It is a very basic game that needs more exploration of something. Another reviewer also said, why? I died laughing when I saw that review. Very casual, cozy gamers would enjoy this. Maybe even babies. I guess I consider it cozy because it's an escape from the world. Like, you're actually touching grass outside. But on my pickup scale, I give it a 1 because there's tons of bad games that already do that. Then we got Bakura. It's a 2-player puzzle adventure game where you and your friend will play as 2 little boys who ran away from home, and while you work together, you will both see 2 completely different screens. One will see a cute animal world and the other will see machines. The game is already live on Steam and Switch for $5.49. I'm not quite sure if there's a similar game out there. I guess It Takes Two would be the closest, but not really. The reviews say that it's super fun and interesting and also a little unsettling. And another person said, I played the game with the girl I like. She likes the game, but she never like me as she don't play second run with me anymore. Now I will never know the additional ending. I think it's a very cool idea of like 2 different worlds in a game. Unfortunately, I see it as a con that you have to buy 2 copies. However, the whole concept of the game is really cool, so I will give it a 2 on my scale. That's Bakura for you. And here's the last game. Mondeli's World is about appreciating a welcoming kingdom and meeting new and cool characters. The game shares stories, Easter eggs, fun collectibles, and memories worth keeping. This game is a top-down puzzle adventure game, and it's currently live on Steam and Switch for $11.99. This game was inspired by Undertale in one shot, so if you like those types of games, then you might enjoy this one too. The game currently has a 94% positive rating on Steam, and here's what people said. I made a cute dragon boy blush. Game of the year! The game drops the ball when it comes to its main story. The main problem with it is that there's pretty much no reason for Michael, the main character, to be involved in any of it, and it prevents you from exploring the world and finishing side quests, the best part of the game. That's a lot. And it seems like a fun story game. However, I am concerned that the game is not as interesting as the others because apparently it locks the side quests before you finish the main story. I give it a 2 on my rating. Alright, so that was my rating for all the cozy games in this video. Please consider supporting to my Patreon, where I do weekly updates on my videos and try to do YouTube full-time as a hobby. And I'll post more fun content on there. But if you like this video and you want to see more games, or you feel like I missed something or I need to cover some more stuff, let me know. Bye!